Hello, BookTube. Excuse me for this wonky light. I've been out all evening. I worked today. And then this evening, our public access television, I've been on the board of directors for 3 years, so my term was up. This was the annual meeting. Those of you in the United States will know that FCC has proposed and put in place some rules that really endanger public access television. Public access television is locally produced, so if we have a library event or high school graduation or football game or all sorts of stuff where locals can produce their own shows, and it has to be carried on cable networks. So been an eventful year with them. We deal with finance and all that sort of stuff, contracts, all that stuff for the station on the board. And right now things seem pretty good, so I'm hopeful that they will continue. And if you live in the United States, you probably have a local public access television station. So if volunteers are always welcome. So I did re-up for another 3 years because I think it's important. So it was the 20th anniversary of this particular station, so we had a video production that was shown after the annual meeting, so I'm a little later than usual. But when I got home, I had a box from Hyde Cottage sitting here waiting for me, and that's really exciting. I know Steve has been a bit under the weather, so I don't know how he got out to mail things. He's benefited my little library greatly over the years. So we owe him a debt of gratitude. Also, if you go on our website, weathersfieldproctorlibrary.org, Steve has a regular book column. You'll see it right when you go to our website. You can click on it. There's at least 8 articles that he's written there, and he's not been doing it very long. Already about all sorts of bookish things, and we very much appreciate him doing that. So, without further ado, because I cannot wait, these packages are always fun. I do rate them sometimes. Most of them go to the library. And again, we're very appreciative of them. So let's see what we have here from Hyde Cottage. All right. Oh, yeah. What a start. I know where this one's going. This is a box set of Batman. This is, I'll stop admiring it and let you see it. So since I've been on BookTube, I've gotten back into comics, which I've always loved. Look, these are beautiful. So Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Batman Hush. I have not read these, so these will be so exciting for me. Batman Dark Knight Returns, which is super famous. Frank Miller, Klaus Janson, Lynn Varley. Look at that. Look at that cover. Well, you can look at the whole house because it's all reflected. How exciting is this? This is great. What a beautiful set. And then Batman Court of Owls, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and Jonathan Glapion. Look at that. So I started reading Batman in would have been about 1972 on a regular basis because I had a neighbor, an older fella who got them all, and really, really enjoyed them. It actually probably close to 1975, not 72, maybe about 75. So I haven't read a lot in the last few years, but I'm very much looking forward to this. What a great thing, huh? This is just exciting. And then he always does this. The kids, half rebuilt our children's section. This is Mulan, The Legend of the Woman Warrior by Fei Lin Wu, illustrated by New York Times bestseller Joy Yang. That's beautiful, huh? This is really nice. Oh, that's a pretty title page. And this is first edition, and it is 2019. Hey, that's not small type gets to me a little bit now. And then Dinosaur Feathers, Dennis Nolan. This is very cool. We get the little ones come into the library. They go through this dinosaur thing. We have a lot of adults do too. And you just you can't possibly have enough dinosaur books. Dinosaur videos, because we have DVDs and Blu-ray that we lend out also. Can't have enough. And then what was it? Oh, there's this show with the kid and the dinosaurs. Dinosaur Dan. We had to have all those. Oh, here, look at this. Boston's Massacre. Eric Hinderaker. That's a pretty severe image there, huh? And, wow. Something I'm always interested in. Belknap Press of Harvard University Press. Cambridge, Mass., 2017. Wow. Yeah, I would... See, I saw some of this stuff... some of these things at the Boston Public Library Rare Books Room on a visit there once. And it's just fascinating. So this looks really good. I always look at these to see who the... It's become a habit with me to see who the blurbs are. And so... and then here... Ooh, this is something, huh? This is Frank Miller, illustrated by Frank Miller, written by Thomas Wheeler. Cursed. Soon to be a Netflix original series. Look at that. That's a pretty cool cover. And the end papers aren't so bad either. Look at that. And let's see. Coloring by Tula Latoy and Simon & Schuster, New York. And, of course, the print is really small, 2019. This is really, typographically, quite an interesting volume. Let me get some of these. What do we have here? I think it's Nemu grew up an outcast. Her connection to dark magic made her something to be feared in her druid village, and that made her desperate to leave. That is until Red Paladins slaughtered her entire village, and Nemu, maybe that's how you say it, its fate is forever altered. Charged by her dying mother to reunite an ancient sword with a legendary sorcerer, Nemu is now her people's only hope. Her mission leaves little room for revenge, but the growing power within her can think of nothing else. And we know how revenge works out for you. Oh, it's got color pages too. Look at this. So yes, this will cause quite a bit of excitement. This is really neat. And it's going to be a Netflix original series. So that's exciting. So thank you, Steve. Let me do a little Steve pyramid here. I like to... We got this Mulan. We've got the ever popular Dinosaurs. So that's Dinosaur Feathers by Dennis Nolan. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an awkward pyramid here. Children's books can be a little slippery. If you've ever worked on a children's room in a library, you know that you do not grab too many in a handful. Then we have this wonderful collection of DC Batman. We have Cursed, Frank Miller and Thomas Wheeler. And then we have Boston's Massacre, which was really wonderful, by Eric Hinderaker. So quite a surprise to come home to, and I'm very excited. Thank you, Steve. I hope you get better. We'll be talking. And thank you, BookTube.